All right, so today what I thought I'd do is I'd spend a little time discussing what is my method, what makes me different from every other martial artist and martial arts instructor out there, right? And there are some phenomenal instructors out there, right? And what makes me different is that I'm not searching for the best style, okay? As far as like, what's the best style for stand-up, or what's the best style for, for the grappling, and what's the best style for submission grappling. This is not what I am all about. What makes me different is that I am looking for the through line. What is common? What is the underlying, what is it that is going to make all the techniques in martial arts, it doesn't matter what martial arts you are in or what sport you're in, what is the through line? What is it that makes the techniques and movements of that particular sport, what makes it work? And what makes it work at a highly efficient level, okay? And so we're gonna be studying not techniques or styles. What I'm gonna be teaching you guys and investigating is my research into what makes all the techniques and movements of those styles, what makes those work at a highly efficient level, okay? And to understand that, you have to understand conceptual knowledge, right? And principles, okay? And this is what we're going to be looking at, okay? The really simple, okay, it is the study of connection. That's the first one. Connection is the key, okay? And when I say connection, there are three parts, all right? Connection first and foremost inside your body. And that means the alignment of your skeleton, your skeletal alignment inside your body, okay? You can think of it like the framework of a skyscraper. So we're talking about the pillars and the beams and the trusses and all these things that hold and is able to hold forces and handle forces, heavy forces, on that skyscraper. It's not the outside, okay? It's not the muscle, okay? It's the inside. You can't see the beams and the pillars, but that's what's handling the force of the building, okay? So it's the inside framework. So for us, that framework is the skeleton. So that is the first and most important thing that you have to understand is the alignment, the perfect alignment of that skeleton, okay? Once you understand that, then you are going to take that and understand how to connect that to the ground, okay? Or something stable. Sometimes it can be your partner. Sometimes it can be, let's say, a wall. Sometimes it can be a surfboard, right? Or anything that's stable, okay? So the ground doesn't move. So for martial arts, we can use that ground, okay, as connecting to it to build massive force or to handle massive force, okay? So that's the second connection, okay, is to the ground. The third one is, out of the three, is the least important, but we still have to study it, right, as martial artists, and that is connection to a partner or an opponent, right? So we have to understand that connection, okay? When these three connections become gap-free, all right, connection inside your skeleton, connection of that to the ground, and connection of that to your partner, then you have what's called a gap-free connection. And that's what we're trying to seek, right? Because then energy is transferred immediately back and forth from your partner to the ground or from the ground to your partner, okay? So that is the first concept, or let's not call it concept, that is the first leg of the table, okay? It supports the concept, so it's one of the supporting legs, connection. The second thing after you understand that will be weight distribution. That's another leg, okay? So weight distribution is exactly that. How to understand how to move your weight and shift it from one place to another place, right? And how to create what's called dead weight, right? Dead weight, okay? So if you can imagine, if you ever seen those clown punching bags, right? that the kids use, well, where's all the weight? It's at the bottom of the punching bag, right? So the top, you can punch it all day, but it's always correcting itself because the weight, the dead weight is at the bottom, okay? So something like this, okay? So dead weight, we're gonna investigate that, right? Moving your weight correctly, okay? Within this frame. Now, the third leg is angle changes, right? So once you understand your weight distribution, now you're gonna start to understand how to use your frame, your skeletal frame and your three connections and how to create angle changes, right? And angle changes is how you get around pressure without having to fight pressure head on, okay? Which is a very important concept in martial arts, right? Okay? And we do all of this to create the fourth leg, all right? And the fourth leg is this, okay? It's not loser, it is leverage, okay? The L word. Leverage is the key, okay? In physics, in everywhere around you, okay? In nature, that's how you do a little to gain a lot. Leverage, okay? And leverage not sometimes, all the time, okay, right? And that's why the earth, right, doesn't fling away from our solar system, right, and into space, or it doesn't like fall straight into the sun and we become crispy, extra crispy, right? Okay, so leverage is the key. So leverage, you have to learn to maintain all the time. So that is the result of the understanding of the other three legs. And that's going to support the table. And the tabletop is the concept, okay? The concept is how to efficiently, that's the key word, efficiently handle big pressure, and at the same time, how to produce big pressure efficiently, okay? And that's the concept, okay? So that's my method. You should absolutely write these down. I gave it to you in a specific order, so that in order of importance, and also how you need to train step by step. First one is connection. 3 parts to connection inside your body through the skeleton, that to the ground, and then that to a partner or an opponent. That's the first one, in order, okay? Second one after that is weight distribution. Third one is angle changes. And the fourth one is leverage, okay? And that is to support the concept. And the concept is how to efficiently handle big pressure and at the same time, how to produce big pressure. Right? Okay, efficiently. That is, again, the key word. Anybody can produce or handle pressure, okay? But we're always trying to find better and better answers, and that's the difference between my method and everyone else, okay? Is I am constantly looking for more and more efficiency, okay? Right? So that is the difference between my method and let's say everyone else's out there. Like I said, there's wonderful instructors out there tackling the same subject, and but there's not that many actually, okay? But the ones that are out there, they're doing a fantastic job, and so this is just my part to help anyone in sports or anyone in martial arts to find better answers if they are not athletic, if they are not fast, if they are not young, and they are not flexible, okay? How do you still train at a high level so that you don't have to give up training when you're like 40, 50, 60, and how to avoid injuries at the same time, all right? So this is going to be the study, right? And I'm really, really excited to share my method with everyone, right? I'm going to have a lot of guest instructors, guest speakers. We're also going to be tackling the same method and how to use that method, okay, my method, and how to use it to handle the pressures of life, okay? And because ultimately we understand that the biggest opponent is always going to be yourself. It's going to be you, right? That's going to be the most difficult opponent is going to be you. The largest arena is not going to be the cage. It's going to be life. Life is going to be the arena. So if you can take the same method and apply it to the pressures of life, right? This is also something that I'm going to show you guys how to do. And I have wonderful people around the world doing exactly that, taking my method and applying it in the medical field. And I think it's super awesome and super wonderful. And they're taking it even farther than I have. So we're going to be speaking with them as well. And I'm just really looking forward to it. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. And I'll talk to you guys soon.